Boom. We are live. We should be good. Should be good. As long as we can see everything. As long as we can see everything. Let's do a goal. Ugh. Let's do 5. All doesn't matter really. And let's do 2 hours. And I'll stream. Oops. For 2. What's up, Taryn? What's up, buddy? Hours. Boom. Super chat started. Or not super chat, goal started. What up, what up, what up? We are here. We are here. So if you guys click on the that arrow, 5 of them, if we can hit it, I will go live for 2 hours. So I got a 2-hour marker on there. Yeah, we're just going to. Can everybody hear me correctly? Everything sound okay? What color? Any color. Any color. Now it's talks that Conor McGregor could be fighting Tony Ferguson for the UFC White House event. It's just rumor. I would absolutely hate that. I hate it. This should be fucking low latency. Should be. That sucks. Yo, what's up, Tristan? What up, what up? I'll put my phone right here. So make sure I see the chat. Appreciate you guys being here. John, what's going on, buddy? We are just doing make sure that's still up. Yep, it is. Cool. So yeah, basically today we're just going to be ranking all the champions from 93 to 2025. So I guess we'll start. Oh, they got it kind of all mixed up here, honestly. Shit, so. Yeah, S tier, A tier, B tier. I mean, it's pretty self-explanatory. So, I didn't know you do tier lists content. Yeah, sometimes. I have a whole playlist on my channel with tier list. Are you looking for tier list ideas? Absolutely. 100%. 100%. Tony will be 42 by the time the White House event happens. Yeah, I can't stand that fight if it happens. Can't stand it. Cannot stand it. Either way. So I guess here we go. Demetrius Mighty Mouse Johnson. I would assume we're going to be going on Prime. He's S tier. He's S tier to me. I think Demetrius Johnson is one of the best fighters we've really have ever seen. It's just the way that the technique. The only thing that hurts Mighty Mouse is his size, because the margin for error, he can take more risks than heavier weight classes. So by Prime or career, I'd say by Prime. DJ 100% is S tier. Yeah, 100%. Do a tier list for the best UFC custom shorts. I did see that. I'll do that. DJB guys on PEDs. Ali. Yep, he did. And that guy he beat the brakes off that guy too. Next, DJs should be a Hall of Famer. I don't think it should even be a question. He's a Hall of Famer. Next, we have Henry Cejudo. Henry Cejudo, to me, a 2-time champion, Olympic gold medalist. He's on that edge for me. Honestly, I'm going to put him on S tier. Simply because of the fact he was a double champ, did very good in both weight classes, retired, came back, and went and had a fight with Aljo that was one of the closest fights I've ever seen in my life. So for that, and he's a golden, and just all the accolades that he has, and in his prime, he was damn good. Damn good. You should do best athlete tier list only considering non-fighter fighting attributes like speed slash explosiveness, etc. and tier list of fighters of who are the best fighting while injured. Ooh, okay. Okay. That's not bad. Appreciate you. Yeah, I think Henry's in S tier. I think he's on the edge of A or on the top of A, but I just think what he was able to do going up weight classes, you know, yeah. I'm going to stand by that. I like him in that. Davison Figueiredo. I think it has to be Davison Figueiredo. A tier, close to S tier, but he didn't really have super fights. He didn't really ever hit that next level. And granted, he's still okay in this new weight class. I just don't think he's the same guy. You know, and yeah, I think Figgy is for sure A tier. For sure A tier. If Ilya defends the lightweight belt, then same as Henry for belt wins. Fair. Belt wins, sure. Sure. Yeah, that's yeah. And then Brandon Moreno, I think Brandon Moreno also is an A tier. I like Brandon Moreno. He's a good fighter. I just don't think he's an S tier. I just don't think so. Incredible fights with Figueiredo. His other performances are, you know, in Brandon Moreno style. And he looked incredible in those fights against Figgy. Great, you know, clashing partners. So. And then next is Alexander Pantoja? No. Alejandro Pantoja? Yeah, Pantoja. I think Pantoja is an S tier. I think Pantoja is absolutely incredible. I think he's awesome. For sure. I think he's awesome. Super underrated. Really, really like Pantoja. Really like Pantoja. Oh shit, this isn't even on all. There we go. That's better. That's better. Pantoja lost to Davidson, but above him. Yes. He lost to him a long time ago, and I think Pantoja's gotten even better. And I just think, let's see, how many of the fights? You know what? Okay. It's on. They're both on the edge or on the top of A tier. I just think what Pantoja's being able to do, even though he did lose to Figgy before they both were champions, I just think he's been a little bit more impressive. But top of the A tier is not bad. That's not bad. Dominic Cruz. Oh my goodness. Dominic Cruz is S tier. It's 100% S tier. No, you're right, Tristan. You're right. He's S tier. He's incredible. That style he first had, just so. It changed the sport. People talk about it all the time, or talk about things that changed the sport, things that evolved it. And his style, for surely, his movement evolved it. And again, I think a lot of TJ's style came from Dominic Cruz. We didn't see a lot of guys fighting like Cruz, and then we see TJ. I don't know. Next, we have Renan Barão. He's B tier. I like Renan Barão. The challenging thing is, like, he didn't fight great competition. I think he had the one Uriah Faber fight, but, like, he beat Eddie Wineland. I mean, I can't really remember the other ones he had. I know he had one against Faber. Went to a decision. Oh, no, he finished him, which shouldn't have been a finish. Did hurt him, but early stoppage. I don't think so. And then when he fought good competition, as soon as he had adversity, he's never been the same. So to me, he absolutely has to be in B tier. Has to be. Okay, next, TJ Dillashaw. Yeah, I think TJ's an S tier. I'm a big TJ fan. I think TJ's awesome. Do you believe TJ only did PEDs once, like USADA saying they went back? I don't know. I do. I do, simply because of the fact his body never changed. But if you look at how badly he looked in that Cejudo fight, it makes sense why they used it. And he was open and honest about it. TJ awesome? Yeah. But a lot of people hate him. Yep, a lot of people hate him. But TJ is S tier. Incredible fighter. So good. His style is incredible. His ferociousness, his competitiveness, so damn good. So good. Man. And then Cody Garbrandt. Oh, God. Cody Garbrandt's a B tier for me. Cody Garbrandt's a B tier. 100% Cody Garbrandt is in B tier. Great couple matches. Fights a good fighter and gets absolutely destroyed. I mean, he's lucky he's in B tier, I gotta be honest. Incredible performance against Cruz, but just because he had one good performance against Cruz does not mean he's an S tier. Very good fighter in his prime, but I cannot put him in S tier. I can't put him in A tier. No. Don't think he even defended his title once. No. What the fuck? Henry Cejudo. This is double champ Henry. That's S tier too. I don't know why there's two Henrys. Anyways, anyone remember Cody getting KO'd by Jarrell in amateurs? 100%. What's up, pay-per-view? What's up, buddy? I heard TJ only used PEDs for the Henry fight. Yeah, there's a documentary on it. He talks about it. His wife talks about it. He was on death's door. He was on death's door. So it's a little different. Yeah. Petr Yan's an A tier for me. He's just an A tier. Probably above Davison. Yeah. Petr Yan in his prime, really, really good fighter. Went through a little bit of a rough patch, but I thought he beat Aljo the second time. The fight was close, but I thought he won pretty clearly to me. And he lost fights, but they were, none of those fights was he absolutely destroyed. O'Malley fight close. Murav fight he got outworked, but it's still competitive because it's Petr Yan. So, yeah. Aljo's a tough one. I'm trying to remember if he defended his title. Oh yeah, he defended against Henry. I think Aljo's an A tier. What qualifies as S tier? Somebody like DJ, Prime, Henry Cejudo, Cruz, TJ, John will be there, of course. There might be some other guys there. Just dominant, more than a few title defenses. Just sometimes underrated for sure. I think Pantoja's on the cusp of S tier, but being multiple time champ, yep, that helps for sure. Aljo is A tier. Yes. He beats some the best, but also has a few stains in his career. Yeah, I'm trying to remember while he was champion who he beat. I know obviously he lost to O'Malley, beat Sanhagen before he was champion. Obviously defeated Cejudo. I just think what Cejudo did in his career, in his prime, was just more impressive than what Aljo did. But Aljo's great. And despite beating Cejudo, it was close, and Cejudo was coming off of a big layoff. Yep, one of the closest fights I've ever seen in my life. That fight is so close, it's crazy to me. But Aljo A tier. He might be above. I guess you would say he'd be above Petr, kind of. He beat him. So yeah, there's that. And then Sean O'Malley. Ooh, he beat Jan by a legal knee and defended against Jan. Yep. I thought Jan won the second one, but the first fights, you just can't. You can't do that. You can't do that. It's crazy. Crazy. Sean O'Malley. Is this fucking thing? It is behind. There we go. Sean O'Malley. Let's see. Beats Aljo. Shit, does he immediately fight Marab? Ooh. I don't think he even... Oh, he did defend it. He beat Cheeto. Dominated Cheeto. Oh, that's on the ledge of A and B tier. Ooh. Yeah. Sean is a D to C tier. I'm going to put Sean in B tier. He's champion, great performance, destroyed Cheeto Vera, but not... I don't think he's an A tier. I don't think he's... maybe he's a little bit better. No, I don't think he's better than Moreno, Figueiredo, Jan, Aljo. I guess you could say Aljo, but that's one performance. It's just... It's, you know... It's like Garbrandt. One great performance, and then, you know, that's a tough one, because he did knock out Aljo, and then did defeat Cheeto, and then fought Marab. It's better than Garbrandt. I'll tell you that much. Better than Garbrandt. Honestly, probably even better than Hannen Brow. Yeah. I wonder what D tier will be like. I don't know if there'll be anybody in there, to be honest. Yeah, coming off 2 losses, he should get B. Yeah. I think he's better than Hendon. I think he's better than Garbrandt. What he did to Cheeto, not a lot of guys have done. And knocking out Aljo, again, not something that a ton of people have done. So, yeah, I think Sean's good in B tier. Next, we have Marab. Again, I'm not 100% sold on Marab. I think Marab's A tier for me. I'm not sold. That doesn't mean he's not good. I'm not sold to put him up there in S tier. Again, okay, I got to take Pantoja out of there. I got to have Pantoja up in S tier. I think Pantoja's incredible. Love Pantoja. Bilal should be locked for D tier, in my opinion. He needs to prove he's still at A tier. Yes, agreed. Oh, boy, this is a tough one. Jose Aldo's S tier for me. Some people might not agree with that, but I think the first featherweight champion in the UFC's history, just an incredible fighter, undefeated for years and years and years and years and years, just so damn good. Rob is S, bro. He took out the hardest guys in the division. You know what? You might be right, because Corey Sandhagen, I think, is kind of that bottom tier. Next is kind of going to be rematches. You know what? You're correct. He beat Umar, which I forgot about when I put my placement there. He beat Umar. He beat, obviously, Sean twice. I don't think he didn't beat Cejudo when he was champion. Yeah, now he's going to be fighting Corey. So, yeah, I guess. I'm not sold on Marab, but probably for what he's done, he's an S tier. Yeah, and Umar is already insane. Yeah, but Jan wasn't when he was champion. Umar was when he was champion. Marab beat Aldo too. Yes, he did. Before he was champion, but yes, he did. Yes, he did. You're right. Again, I'm not completely sold on Marab, but he's on the back, like the bottom list of S tier for me. Just because I'm not 100% sold yet. I'm not. Next, we have Conor McGregor. Oh, God, this is This is a tough one. Um. Oh God, this is a tough one. God damn it, this is tough. Okay. Prime career, what he did, multiple divisions. He's like, over here S tier. Ah, God, it's so hard because as a fighter, he's good. I at this point, I think he's a D fighter. I don't think there's many fighters he would beat unless they're like Tony Ferguson at 42 years old. Michael Chandler he could beat, I think. I got to put him in D tier. Coked up Connor, I don't think is a great fighter. Until he proves me wrong, he's D. Prime, he's A. Yeah. I can't put him in A tier. I can't do it. It doesn't feel right to me. Overall, I think he's B, but Prime, he's A. I mean, you are correct. You're correct. I mean, in his prime, when he was Mystic Mac, he's S tier. When he's calling how he's going to finish these fights, he's S tier. But Coked Connor, he's D tier. Are we going Coked Connor or Prime Connor? Because there's a difference. I don't think there's been a worse drop-off besides Henan Barao. If I have Henan in B, I got to have him in B tier. Oh, God, that's gross. I hate it. If I have Henan Barao in B tier, I got to have Connor in B tier. Henan Barao is the worst fall-off in a champion's history. Are we going by their careers as a whole or their best moment? Their career as a whole. I was kind of wanting to do Prime, but there's too many weird stuff with fighters' careers. It has to be their whole career. So, I guess Connor would be above Henan. I think what he did was better than Sean O'Malley in his prime, but his whole career is not great. Still better than Henan and Cody. Yeah. Okay. Max Holloway, 100% is S tier. Max Holloway's still incredible. Max Holloway is still improving. I don't think we should see much more of him. I think he should retire soon. But Max Holloway, as a whole career, he's 100% in S tier. He's so damn good. So damn good. Okay, next we have Volkanovski. If Max is there, Volk has to be there. We gotta be honest with ourselves. He has to be there. Volkanovski is at 37 years old becoming maybe if he wanted to become champion again, he may not have had him in S tier, to be honest. Volk got above Max though. That's fair. That's fair. I love Max, but I gotta give him an A. That's fair. I just think what Max has been able to do, beating Jose Aldo twice, having the crazy knockout of the year against Justin Gaethje, moving up a weight class. And I don't know, there's so many great moments of Max Holloway. So many of them. So I gotta have him in S tier. Got to. Yair Rodriguez is good. I don't think he's as good as Cody Garbrandt, Henan Barao. Maybe Henan Barao, but hold on a second. Oh, nope. Connor, Sean O'Malley. Yair Rodriguez is not that good. His hands are okay. His kicks are sure. His chin's not very good. He keeps getting shots because he's exciting when he's not crazy exciting. He lost to Volk 3 times in Taporia. Then S guys are the ones beating him. He's above Aljo. He beat Aljo twice. Okay. Beat Aljo, lost to Volk. I thought he won the second fight pretty clearly, but still lost to Volk 3 times. I think he destroys Figueiredo, Jan, Aljo. Aljo's a tough one. Moreno. I think he beats all these guys below him. God, Max is a tough one. I think he's on the bottom of S tier. But he beat Aljo twice. Beat him twice. But he's on the bottom of S tier. Oh shit, it's interim champs too? No. Oh, yeah, that's just the picture they put. That's just the picture. Next, we have Topuria. Topuria is on the contention of S tier. I don't think one fight of beating Max Holloway puts him automatically in S tier. That's like saying you beat one great fighter, you're a Hall of Famer. No. You're good, obviously. You're good. You're great even. You're just not, I guess you're good. You're just not great. He's also... his best performance, obviously, is probably Charles Oliveira, but okay. God, this is a tough one. You knock out Volk, but shouldn't really even fought him. You knock out Max, but it was very, very, very competitive. Even was getting outstruck by Max. Oh, okay. He's an S tier. He's a double champion still. We got to respect that. Appreciate your pay-per-view. Okay. Jens Pulver. Jens Pulver was okay. He was a great champion. The problem with Jens Pulver is the fall off was unbelievable. Unbelievable. Had 2 chances to become a champion again in the WEC. Get a closer fight in the first fight with Uriah Faber. Got absolutely mauled in the second fight, I believe by a body shot. Just early on in his career, pretty good fighter. Later on, not so good. He's an S tier for me. S tier. Sean Shirk. Sean Shirk is interesting. As a career, I mean, he's like, what is he? 38-3. Really, really good fighter. Beats some pretty decent fighters as well. Should have lost to Evan Dunham, but that's here nor there. I think Sean Shirk's an incredible fight. I was such a fan of his when I was growing up. Style's a little wild, people would say grappling the nuts a little bit, but, okay. Next is BJ Penn. Yeah, BJ Penn beat Sean Shirk. I'm putting BJ Penn in A tier. I think BJ Penn in his prime is one of the best fighters of all time. He was incredible for a few fights. Like Diego Sanchez fight. Incredible. Sean Shirk, probably his best performance. I think another great performance is against Joe Daddy Stevenson when he cut his forehead with an elbow and then choked him out cold. Or out. Yeah, BJ's in A tier. I know BJ's in some trouble right now. Just got arrested again for the 5th time since Memorial Day or some shit. Not good. Not good. Yeah, B Shirk. It's a hard one if people have never really watched Sean Shirk. He was awesome. Awesome. Took steroids though. C tier for me. Fair. That's fair. Fair. Again, I'm not as crazy or high on if fighters take steroids because it doesn't do too much. I understand. Honestly, the thing it could do is heal their body. We can get up for longer. But again, I get it. Next is, Frankie Edgar. Frankie Edgar's A tier. Frankie Edgar's incredible. Has to be above BJ Penn. He beat him a couple times. Even though I thought BJ Penn actually won the first fight. Very close fight, though. But BJ Penn, everyone's on steroids. Yeah. BJ Penn, Jesus Christ, Frankie Edgar. What do you say? Heart of a lion. Should have been knocked out 3-4 times in those Gray Maynard fights. Unbelievable courage. End of his career did end, probably would assume the way he wanted it to. But that first 80% of his career, incredible. Some really good fights with Tyson Griffin. Even the early fight with Gray Maynard and then the last 2 with Gray Maynard. The fights with Benson Henderson when he probably won the second fight. Not even really competitive. Almost a robbery, honestly. Frankie Edgar's incredible. Frankie A for sure. Yeah, Frankie's A. Next, Benson Henderson. Oh my goodness. I mean, Benson's A. I mean, he's A for sure. I guess you have to put him above Frankie Edgar as well. So, yeah, Benson Henderson, whew, so good. Doesn't get the respect he deserves. Obviously lost against Pettis. Just like it, I don't know. So many good performances. Like his performance with the mouthpick, whatever. Of who was that? Josh Thompson. His performance against Jorge Masvidal. His first performance against Frankie Edgar was great. Even his performance against Nate Diaz was really, really good when Nate was coming in hot. Really good performance against not Gray Manor, Jesus Christ. Jim Miller. It was a good fight as well. Yo, Mason, what's up, buddy? Benson's an A easily. Fantastic. Anthony Pettis. This one's a tough one, man. This is a tough one. If we have Benson there, he's there. The end of his career was just so bad. So bad. In his prime, he was really, really good for a few fights. Let's think of the fights that he was good in, though. Looked great again in the Joe Lozon fight. Looked good in the Benson Henderson fight. Got destroyed against RDA. Oh, guillotine Gilbert Melendez. Okay, doesn't really mean too much. I gotta put him in B tier. Yo, Mixed Martial Arts, what's up, buddy? Pettis go to be above Benson. I don't think he has to be above Benson. I think what Benson did was more impressive than Pettis. He sustained being champion more. I think he was I think he was a 2-time champion as well. Maybe not a 2-time champion, but yeah, I just, yeah. Cody No Love, yeah. Yikes. Cody No Love. Again, I do have a goal. We have a little under an hour and a half. I'll stream for 2 hours if we can get 5 super chats of whatever, 99 cents. I don't care. Yeah, appreciate you guys. Dominic Cruz, GOAT champ. Dominic Cruz is in S tier. Right there. Right there. Fluffy out, Allen in. Sucks. Fucking hate it. Hate it. RDA. Rafael Dos Anjos. Rafael Dos Anjos 100% has to be in A tier. What he did later in his career, so impressive. So impressive. Dominic was unbeatable in his prime. Correct. RDR going to smash him? I hope so. God, I hope so. Ooh, Eddie Alvarez. Eddie Alvarez is B tier. Let's be real. Eddie Alvarez is B tier. I love Eddie. He's been a champion damn near every place, every organization he's fought in. Great performance against RDA, but he's not above B tier. Can't be. Sorry. RDA is B tier in my opinion. Lost to Ferguson and Alvarez, who are A tier, and Khabib, who was an S tier. That's fair. That's fair. I don't think Alvarez is A tier. I think Alvarez is B tier. He had one good performance when he became champion, and then lost it against Conor. I think Eddie. I like Eddie a lot, but yeah. Yeah, I like RDA in A tier for what he's done, being an older fighter, destroying Renato Marcano. Giving Rafael Viziev a really, really hard matchup. Obviously, he lost, but still. Yeah, Eddie is also B now that I think of it. Okay. Oh, gosh. They're going to do it to me again. 2-time champion, 2-division champion who beat Eddie Alvarez is S tier. But him as a fighter, like, he didn't do anything really after this. So, again, you got to put him in B tier, maybe above his single championship, but yeah. Tony Ferguson. Oh man. Tony's an A tier. He's almost an S tier. 12 fight winning streak, incredible performances, wars, tore his goddamn knee, came back and fought Pettis with a 6 months after his catastrophic knee injury and wins. Unbelievable. Tony Ferguson's incredible. What is the criteria you guys are using to rate these fighters? Overall career. T should be C tier. Oh, Tony? No. Tony Ferguson is not C tier. Obviously, he didn't end his career very well, but I'm not going on that. I'm going on when he was in his prime. 12 fight winning streak. Tony Ferguson's an A. Khabib's a hard one for me because fought strikers. The one time he fought a grappler in Gleison Tebow, I thought he lost. You gotta put him in S tier. He's 28-0, but there's an asterisk to me. He's close to that A tier. He's damn near sniffing it. Damn near sniffing it. Ferguson was just tough, not much skill. That's not true. That's not true. You watch that Barboza fight, tell me there's no skill in that. I mean, he grabs a darce while Edson's bloody. Unbelievable. If you think Ferguson should be C tier, get the fuck out. Dustin Poirier. Dustin's the definition of an A fighter. Not S. He was never champion. But he is the definition of an A tier fighter. Incredible fighter. Really, really good. But had his weaknesses and could never get past them. That's the definition of an A fighter for me. Oops, sorry. Is this based off their whole careers or just how successful they were as a champion? Little mixture of both. Like Tony, obviously the end of his career, I'm not necessarily going to judge him on that. But careers, when they held the title, the most impressive win. Like Eddie's in B tier because he won the championship. Great performance against RDA and then didn't really do too much. Next is Justin Gaethje. Jesus Christ. Why are interim titles in here? Justin Gaethje's B. I'm sorry. He's B. I like Gaethje, but I've always found him a tidbit overrated, tidbit overhyped. Great performance against Michael Johnson. I can't put him in B. He's A. He's A. Okay. I'm overthinking it. Okay, thank you. Yep, B. Huh. Okay. Charles A. Oh, yeah. Charles is... God, he's close to being S. I gotta put him in S tier. I'm sorry. That's a questionable one. But I'll give you my reasoning. Charles Oliveira for me, again, he's 10-0 when he came to the UFC, undefeated, then loses. I think they said he was 10-8 and then became champion and then just went on this run. Well, to become champion. I think he won 12 fights in a row or some shit like that. If you didn't watch the fall and the rise again from Charles, you just don't you don't know what it was like watching him come back up and to become champion. I don't think losses take you out of it when, even after all of those losses, what do? You become champion. That's like Michael Bisping. He has too many losses, but he won, 9 fights, 10 fights with one eye and became champion? I just seen Charles Oliveira have some incredible performances against fighters that stylistically they should beat him. So Charles is on the edge of S tier for me. Yeah, but I don't think an S tier would lose to Arman. I disagree. I think Arman's on the cusp of S tier. I think he's A, but on the cusp of F tier. Also, it's a split decision, a really close decision. I actually thought Charles won. So it's not like he got destroyed. Both had good moments. Both had good rounds. I thought Charles won rounds 1 and round 3, but I got to have Charles in S tier. Got to. Islam Makhachev, Islam's an S tier. I know people are hating on him right now, saying he's Dukachev and all this stuff. Or Makhachev, yeah, Dukachev, whatever. I get it, but incredible fighter. Just day in, day out, straight to business. Tough fight against Volk. That's because Volkanovski is good. I mean, that's the reality. 100% S tier. I'm sorry. 100% S tier. Again, if you guys can, slap that like button. It helps out the stream so much. I appreciate you guys. I fucking wish I could do full screen. Can we do that? Boom. Islam too low? He's an S tier. What do you mean he's too low? Okay, well, beat Charles. Beat Volk. I mean, who can you really put it past? There we go. Let's see. Yeah, that's better. That's better. Okay. What the fuck? Now you have double champ Taporia. I hate that there's two of these. I mean, that's just what it is. Pat Miletich. Pat Miletich he's a B tier. I mean, really, fun fighter back in the day. I was never crazy about him. I don't think he flowed as well as his skills had showed. I was never blown away by him. Besides him being a really, really strong fighter. I mean, that's just to me what it is. Carlos Newton's he's B tier. I guess I got to put him above Pat because he beat Pat by a bulldog choke, which was incredible. Lost to Matt Hughes as well. Did Carlos Newton. Carlos Newton, okay fighter. Honestly, I might have to put him in C tier. I'm sorry. Just great bulldog choke against Pat Miletich. I think, I guess Pat would have to be in C tier as well. There we go. That's better. Matt Hughes is A tier. Matt Hughes is incredible. Might be a bit of a douchebag from the things I keep hearing about him. But not now, obviously, but previously. But Matt Hughes was good. He was a good champion. BJ Penn. Did we not have BJ Penn? Yeah, we do have BJ Penn. So, BJ Penn. Matt Hughes definitely an A. Yeah. Definitely an A. For sure. GSP is 100% S tier. 100% S tier. Unbelievable. 100% S tier. Oh my goodness. Easy for GSP. Yeah. God, he's so good. Holy moly. Matt Serra's a C tier. I'm sorry. I like Matt Serra a lot. He's a great personality for sure. Had a great win over GSP, obviously. And then you see what should have happened in that second match. Matt Serra had a great one performance. It's like Cody Garbrandt. It's just different times, obviously. But, yeah. Matt Serra's C tier. I like Matt Serra a lot, but, come on. Oh, gosh. I hate this. I hate this so much. Carlos Condit. I hate this so much. Carlos Condit's B tier. I fucking love Carlos. So underrated. Used every limb of his body to try to win a fight. Didn't have great takedown defense, but earlier in his career, in his UFC career, and earlier besides that, he would use his submission game a lot from his back. So, God, I love Carlos Condit. One of my favorite fighters of all time. Ooh, Carlos is an A. Can I justify that? Ooh. Oh, gosh. He could hang with the very best. Oh, I fucking love it. Okay. Oops. All right. Yeah, I love Carlos Condit. Robbed against Robbie Lawler. Unbelievable. It was never really the same after that war, let's be real. But another guy like Charles, you watch that rise. Oh gosh, I love Carlos Condit. Beat Nick Diaz too. Yep, kicked him in the face. Johnny Hendricks. Ooh, this is a fucking tough one. This is a tough one. This is a guy that became champion. Should have beaten GSP. That doesn't put him in A tier though. Won the title against Robbie Lawler, I believe, and then rematched Robbie and lost. I think Johnny's B tier. Nope, Woodley beat him. Kicked out his knee, remember? Carlos tore his knee apart. Yeah. Yep, was starting to come back against Woodley, but Woodley tore his ACL on Carlos Condit. Tore Carlos's ACL. And he was out for a little while. Unfortunately. Gosh. It's Robbie Lawler. Oh, gosh, Robbie Lawler. Well, beat Carlos, but shouldn't have. Didn't beat anybody in this era right here. Better than all of these C-tier fighters. Beat Johnny. Went on to have a. I gotta put Robbie in A. The Rory fight and the Carlos fight alone. I gotta put him in A tier. Ah, fantastic. Hell yeah, mixed and pay-per-view, PPV. Hell yeah. Fantastic. And then next we got Tyrone Woodley. I was never crazy about Tyrone, let's be honest. But Tyrone's an A-tier fighter. While he was champion, was he too safe? Sure. Did he know how to win? 100%. 100%. Tyrone Woodley, A-tier. I agree, Plug. See, there you go. I'm not a crazy fan of him, but he knew how to win, even though I wanted him to lose. God, Colby Covington. Colby Covington's in C tier. Do I need to explain it? I don't know. I still think Thompson won the first Woodley fight. I agree, actually. Yep. I agree. Next, Kamaru Usman. Kamaru Usman's A tier. I think it's pretty clear that he's A tier. I don't think he's better than GSP. Obviously, he's not up there by him. A lot of people said he's the best welterweight champion of all time. I think that's fucking ridiculous. But yeah, good fighter. Good fighter. Beat Colby, I believe, twice. Beat Jorge Masvidal twice. Beat Gilbert Burns. I still think he's in the middle of S and A tier. Kamaru? I mean, that's where I have him. Huh. I don't think I can put him much higher than this. You know what? He definitely had more title fights than Aljo, Jan, Figgy, Moreno, Benson. Maybe not Frankie. More than BJ Penn. More than RDA. More than Tony, obviously. More than Poirier. Matt. Maybe not as much as Woodley. So let's put Woodley up here. Above Aljo. There we go. That's better. Rogan used to argue that Usman was better than GSP on his podcast. Yeah, I know. That's why I said that. That's why I don't think he was on the level of GSP, whether he had the title defenses or not. I don't think he was as dominant again like GSP was. Next is Leon Edwards. I think Leon Edwards is B tier. I don't think he's A tier. I know he beat Kamaru Usman. I thought Usman won the third fight pretty handedly. To me, I'm not impressed by Leon Edwards. Just not. I'm sorry. Beat Colby Covington, but a fucking woman can beat Colby Covington at this point. Are we kidding me? Are we joking right now? To be honest. Rogan had a lot of shit takes over the years. Leon isn't bad. He's just unmotivated now. Well, when was he motivated? Because he wasn't motivated in the Usman fight. He wasn't really motivated in the Colby fight. When is he motivated? I mean, I don't see it. You can't tell me he was motivated when he threw the head kick because he was losing the whole goddamn fight. So, I don't know. He's B tier. Oh, I haven't put Caden anywhere yet. Don't you worry. Don't you worry. I think the last Usman fight and against Colby were his best fights, but yeah, short prime. I think Leon lost against Usman in the third fight. And he grabbed the cage multiple times, had a point deducted. Leon did not look good in that third fight. He did enough to win, obviously, but I scored it for Usman, especially with that point deduction. But yeah, B tier. Oh God, Bilal Muhammad. Bilal Muhammad's B. I mean, are we joking? Does anybody actually think he should be up somewhere else? I'm confused. I don't think we can. He's B tier. He is absolutely B tier. Top of B for Bilal. I don't know about top. He's 1-1 with Leon. See, like, I think Hendricks beats Bilal. Different weight classes, I think. No, same weight class. I don't think he's better than any of these top guys. Nah, I got to keep him where he is. JDM, it's too early. He's B. Yeah, he's absolutely B. For one, we don't know anything about him yet. We just don't know. He could be much better than this, but we don't know yet. Who the fuck is this guy? Who in the world is this dude? For one, I can't see him. What the fuck? Who is that? I don't remember a guy ever looking like this. I gotta be honest. Who in the world is that dude? What? I don't know who this is. Muro Bustamante? I think he's... God. Good fighter. B tier. God, that feels a little high. I got to put him in C tier. I don't like that feeling right there. But Evan Tanner was so awesome. Jesus. If I have Evan Tanner here in B tier, I have to have Bustamante in B tier. Good fighters, but I think they're C fighters. Who the fuck is this guy? Who in the world? Oh, it's Rich Franklin. That doesn't even look like him. Rich Franklin's incredible. Rich Franklin's an A tier. I'm sorry, that's a bit of a hot take probably to some people. Rich Franklin, A tier baby. Love Rich Franklin. Who? Yes. Anderson Silva. Anderson Silva is an A tier. Anderson Silva was incredible. I think people failed to realize what he did in his prime. I know people say steroids B or whatever, but prime Silva's S. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. Prime Silva's S tier. You're correct. You are correct. Chris Weidman. His prime did not last long. Was looking very good in the Luke Rockhold fight. Looking very good. Until he threw that stupid kick. Oh, people aren't going to like this, but B tier for Chris. B tier. Yep. Oh, cool. Yep, B tier. Luke Rockhold's the definition of B tier. To me, always been overrated. Didn't care for him until really that Paulo Costa fight. And, yeah. Absolutely B tier. 100%. Yeah, I can't. I don't think I move anybody up on this. No. Bisping, oh, God. Luke had all the potential but was cocky. Yep. Bisping's A tier. Bisping's A tier. You won a title with one fucking eye. He's A tier. You're lucky I'm not putting him in S tier for that. I mean, incredible. A guy's guy. A fighter's fighter. The definition of a goddamn warrior. Warrior. Man. Robert Whittaker. Robert Whittaker. You got to put him in A tier. I think just for the first time he lost back-to-back fights. Yeah. Yeah, Whittaker's A. Whittaker's awesome. Awesome. Next, we got Izzy. Izzy's also an A. I know a lot of people hate on Izzy. I know people don't like him. Just incredible talent. Incredible skill. People say his fights are boring. I disagree. It also takes two to tango. But I love Izzy. Alex Pereira. Izzy's top of A. Yep. There you go. Pereira's more difficult because he's the two-division world champion. Obviously, he has beaten Izzy once to become champion. I'm sorry. I got to put him in S tier. And the reason why is he's a kickboxer with he's a guy that comes over. He's a expert at one thing. We've seen those guys before, and they don't do very well. He's the only guy that has had that skill set with that dynamite power and is being able to become a two-division world champion. Over what? 33? 34? I mean, Alex Pereira 100% has to be an S tier. Otherwise, he's like licking the bottom of S tier or the top of A tier. Yeah, the thing that puts it over for me, pay-per-view, is he's another division champion. And he like I said, he's done it up a weight class. And he continuously takes short notice fights. And he's always on call. I mean, I don't think we'll ever see that again from a guy that is an expert at one thing. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. I don't think he gets talked about enough. Oh, God. Sean Strickland. Sean Strickland's B tier. I'm sorry. Great performance against Izzy. B tier. B tier. Dricus Duplessis. Dricus is above Sean. He's above Luke. I guess I could put him above Hennen. Yeah. I like Dricus. Obviously fumbled in his last fight, but Sean is A, bro. I know you're not going to like it, but he beat Imavov and Izzy. He beat Imavov a long time ago. Oh, I brainwashed myself into believing Robles de Spain was going to be Alex 2.0. Well, if you look at it, Mix, like see what he's doing outside the octagon. I mean, he's destroying fighters. The difference is he didn't find a world champion head coach. Alex Pereira did. So it's just one of those things where you never know what he could have been with different coaches. Because striking-wise, he's incredible. I don't think Sean's A tier. I think Sean is B tier. He beat Imavov, but this is not the same Imavov that we have now. Two different Imavov. Phil Hawes beat Imavov. You know what I mean? Chimaev, I think Chimaev is A tier. Oh yeah, I think he's A tier. Yeah, I think Chimaev is A tier. I don't think I'm not put him in S tier. We haven't seen enough yet. Yeah, Frank Shamrock. I love Frank Shamrock, but he's S tier. Good fighter in his time for sure. Good matchups against Nick and Tito. I believe Tito, perhaps S tier for Chimaev. No, A tier. You have to defend the title. You have to do something. You just won the title. A tier. And also, I need to see him make weight a few times. I need to see him fight a few times and be a champion. But close. Tito Ortiz is C. I'm not a Tito Ortiz fan. I know he has great ground and pound. He was, Huntington Beach bad boy. Just always been super overrated to me. Good fighter way back in the day, but that time well past. Chimaev is not S tier. He just became champion. Went to war with Gilbert Burns in a fight that I thought Burns won. He is not S tier. Not yet. Randy Couture is B. What he did at his old age, coming back, I believe becoming a champion, unbelievable. GSP D tier. But the way he beats A tiers is insane. Well, he's only beaten Dreykus. What other A tier fighter is there? Because Robert Whittaker is not an A tier fighter anymore. Like that's just the reality. I guess you put him above Whittaker, but yeah. Easy A? No. I think Randy Couture is a B. Burns, when he fought him, was A. Yeah, that was a war. Yeah, it was. Yes, it was. And again, I thought Burns won. I thought he won that fight. Close fight, though. This is freaking Vitor Belfort. Oh, God. Vitor Belfort. He's A tier. Vitor Belfort is incredible. The A tier feels a little bit high. Let's do B tier. Vitor Belfort's incredible. Fast hands, good kicks. TRT Vitor, one of the scariest fighters I've ever seen in my life. You ain't right in the head. He was the first multi-division champion. Yeah, but who did he beat? Yeah. B tier. I didn't put him in C tier, sir. I put him in B tier. Chuck Liddell, I'm not crazy high on Chuck. But there's no denying what he did, and I got to put him above Randy. He knocked him out twice. Chuck's B. Incredible what Randy was able to do for his age, but he's B tier. Chuck's more of a pioneer. Exactly. Great run of knockouts, but I don't think that puts him in anything above B tier. Who the fuck is it? Is that Rampage? I think Rampage is absolutely awesome. 100%. But he's above Chuck. He's B tier. Good fighter. Incredible power. One of the best slams you'll ever see in your damn life. Which again, Ricardo Arono. Yeah. Is Don Fry on here? I'm not for sure yet. Forrest Griffin, I love Forrest Griffin. I think he was awesome. But he's a B tier fighter. I mean, close to C tier. Chin, not great, even though there's been some things about that. Not great, but I love Forrest. Forrest is awesome. Next is Rashad Evans. Oh, God. Rashad Evans is B tier. B tier. Struggled against good fighters, but had a crazy win streak there for a minute. Absolutely mauled Chuck Liddell. Mauled him. I believe Chuck had more title defenses than Rashad did. I believe Rashad lost his next fight against Lyoto, who is up next. And Lyoto is B tier, baby. Baby. Oh, God. Shogun Rua. Mauricio Shogun Rua. Again, he's B tier. He's B tier. I think all of these fighters, maybe besides a prime Rashad, would struggle with this division nowadays. So, yeah. Shogun's a good fighter, really good fighter, but I don't think he's on the level of everybody else. Yeah. Of course, we have to go Johnny Jones, S tier, obviously. No, don't even really need to talk about it. DC's great, but he's not S tier. People are not going to like that, and I'm very, very sorry. Yeah, John Jones is S tier. DC's B tier, or A tier, I mean. Just, you were champion literally, because the greatest fighter of all time got in trouble. After you lost, you got destroyed by him. Not even competitive matchups. B tier. A tier for DC, S tier for John. PEDs do not win you championships. Otherwise, all of us could become champions. Not true. Jan Blachowicz, I think Jan's B. I'm not a crazy fan of Jan. I don't think he's all that good. His power is super overrated. But he's a decent fighter. I think DC is S, bro. If Jones doesn't exist, DC is the best. Yeah, but why are we putting that stipulation on there? John does exist, and he destroyed him twice. I mean, you could say if DC doesn't exist, John's still a good fighter. It doesn't change anything. I mean, you could say if Ilya doesn't exist, Charles is a champion still. I mean, there's so many things you could do that. You can't cripple John for DC. Yeah, no. DC was better heavyweight than Jones. Okay. I mean, I don't think any of his fights were as fast as John's were against Gane, but sure. PDs alone don't. But if you are skilled, then that's a plus that others don't have. Sure. Only lost to the same two guys. Yeah. I had DC at S2. Jones fought like twice. Yeah, and every performance has been better than DC's. So, because the first round against DC and Miocic was close. And then he catches him. Gane versus John was not close. No moment was that close. Yeah, S tier, A tier. I didn't put him in B tier. I put him in A tier. DC beat Rumble and Gus. I know he beat Rumble, and he beat Gus, which I thought Gus won. Split decision, very close fight. Yeah. And again, without John getting hurt, or not getting hurt, but getting in trouble is what I mean, DC's never a light heavyweight champion. Never a light heavyweight champion. DC defeated Prime Stipe, not washed up old man Stipe, like Johnny Boy. I mean, he fought him. The one time he beat him, it was right after Stipe got smashed up against Francis. So, yeah. Next, oh God, we have Glover. Ooh, Glover's the top of B. Durable, grinder, 2 bad losses. I think it was Rumble. Or no. You know what? I think it was Rumble and Gus. I think they were back-to-back knockouts. And then he became champion, I believe, after that. Unbelievable. DC beat Prime Stipe? Yeah. Unbelievable. Then we have Yuri. I mean, how can I put Yuri? I can't put him just because he beat Glover. That's craziness. He's a B tier. B tier. Absolutely B tier. Yeah, because without John Jones, DC's nothing. Like, nobody even knows who DC is. And he doesn't get the shot to go up to heavyweight. So, because remember, DC wasn't fighting heavyweight because Kane was there. Fedor was on there. Where would you put him? Probably B tier. Nope, that's not true at all. It's not false. It is true. He didn't fight in the heavyweight division at all because Kane was there, so he fought light heavyweight. DC would never be heavyweight champion if John Jones never got in trouble at light heavyweight. Never. Which meant DC would have never been a heavyweight champion because the only reason why he was because John Jones was hurt. Because Brock Lesnar wanted to fight John at heavyweight. And then it turned out to be DC Stipe at heavyweight. That's what happened. Meant no one would have known. Well, we do know. We watched John Jones defeat DC handily twice. And then DC became a champion. After we watched him lose. Twice. So, we do know that. He was heavyweight champion too after. Not before. After. After. Okay. Alex Pereira. Again, Pereira is an S tier. We don't see stuff like that. For sure. Magomed Ankalaev. Oh my God. He's B tier. And he has potential to go up too. He's B tier. And the reason why Pereira is an S tier is because we don't see guys with 100% of one thing they're incredible at. It doesn't typically translate over to the UFC. It just doesn't. He would have become heavyweight regardless of Jones. That's not true. That's not true. If you follow along, he became a heavyweight after Kane left. After he left and he wasn't champion anymore, then he went up there and fought him. Like, that's not true. That's not true. John was going to go up to heavyweight anyways and fight either Brock, probably, or Stipe. They had been talking about it. DC legitimately only got it because John got in trouble. So, no. Anyways, Mark Coleman. Mark Coleman's C tier. You know, pioneer, but that's really it. Kane Levin had no correlation with Jones, and Jones wasn't going up. Again, Rays, yes, he was. Brock, the thing after John got in trouble when they took the second fight away from DC and made it a no contest, John Jones was supposed to fight Brock Lesnar. That was the rumor that they were talking about back in the day. Now, this has been proven by Rogan and Dana. This is proven stuff. Then John gets in trouble, DC becomes champion, and then he fights Stipe. Have you put Alexander Pantoja? Where is he at on the list? Pantoja is S tier, baby. S tier. Where is he at? Where the fuck is he at? Oh, right there. Pantoja is S tier. Okay. Oh, God. Ernesto Hoost. Ernesto Hoost is top of the C tier. Such a good kickboxer. And I believe was UFC champion. So. No, you didn't miss it. We're still going, Prime. Appreciate you. We're still going. We're still going. Again, smack that like button. Super chats are always welcome. Appreciate you guys. Oh, God. A young Randy? Where the hell did I put Randy? Right here. Obviously, he's above him. I believe he even beat Chuck when he was younger against Kevin Randleman. R.I.P. He was supposed to fight Francis too, but Jones was always going to find a way out of the heavyweight. Maybe he was ducking Prime Stipe or Prime Francis. Who knows? Well, if you listen to what he said, I would assume that that's not ducking. Francis left before they could even make the fight. Bass Ruin. Bass Ruin's B tier. Bass Ruin's incredible. I believe he only had a handful of losses as well. Really, really ahead of his time. But he has to be bottom tier of the B tier list because who the fuck would he beat? Out of these guys, I don't know. I don't know. But Kevin Randleman, oh my goodness. He's B tier. I mean, what he was able to do, like he knocked out Mirko Krokop in Pride. Really, really good talent. Again, R.I.P. Kevin Randleman, incredible. But he struggled towards the later end of his career, for sure. Oh gosh, Josh Barnett. Josh Barnett again is probably C tier. Probably C tier. God, Kevin Randleman's licking that C tier. What? Raise Jesus. Okay. Who the Rico Rodriguez. I forgot about this guy. This guy is the definition of a C fighter. Okay, had some good moments, but nothing really special. Got to be honest. This is fun. Appreciate you, Mixed. Appreciate you. I thought this would be a little bit different than what I typically do. So, again, I appreciate you. Yeah, Rico, not great, but fought for a long time. Barnett has a very bad relationship with the UFC nowadays, huh? Yeah. Yes, he does. Tim Sylvia. Tim Sylvia is B. Weird, lanky, awkward fighter, but has some really big moments in the UFC octagon. Really big moments. And if I have Randy up there, I gotta have Tim up there. I mean, yeah. Oh my gosh, Frank Mir. Frank, you are B tier, buddy. Love you, Frank. Gosh. Which MMA fighter who has died do you think is the best? Rumble. With not even close. Pitbull. Pitbull's, oh gosh. Pitbull's C. It's a little bit harder because he's still fighting. He's fucking 46 years old. But Frank Mir, holy crap. A lot of these guys would make great additions to EA Sports UFC 5 or 6. I agree. 100%. Is this fucking Verdum? I think this is Verdum. Verdum's B. Verdum's awesome. I think that's Verdum. You know what? No. That's Big Nog. That's Big Nog. Big Nog's B. I like Big Nog a lot. Ooh, that means if that's Verdum, he can't be B. He'd probably be A tier. GSP should be placed in B because of his love of... I just mix them. S tier, asterisk, B. Brock Lesnar. Brock Lesnar's in B simply because he's a wrestler. He's a WWE wrestler that came over. Record not great, sure. What he did in a short amount of time, and I was never even a huge Brock fan back in the day. But unbelievable what he was able to do. I'm sorry. Have we done Frank? Yes, we did. We put Frank in C tier. Frank's a good fighter, but I don't see him doing very well nowadays. Yo, I don't care. What's up, buddy? Oh, Shane Carwin. Oh, my goodness. One of the biggest what-ifs of all time. You got to put him in B tier. I mean, he literally fought Brock Lesnar, and you could have stopped the fight, and he could have became world champion. He beat the shit out of Brock for a whole round. And he also beat Frank. Frank beat Ngannou, or not Ngannou, Big Nog. And Tim Sylvia. Wow. Cain Velasquez. Cain Velasquez is S tier. Sorry, not sorry. Unbelievable fighter. Stupid legal stuff he's going through now. That is not his fault in the slightest. He should be celebrated. Stupid fucking court systems. But, yeah, Cain Velasquez is incredible. Incredible. You probably put him right there. Yeah. Best prime ever. Junior Dos Santos. God, that's a tough one. Ooh, man, that is a tough placement. For sure. I got to put him in B tier. Beat him Yeah, beat Shane, beat Frank, beat Big Nog, I believe. I don't think they actually fought. Never mind. But yeah, Junior was a great fighter. He would eat Jones' head off in heavyweight in his prime. GSP S tier, you're goddamn right. I don't care. Yes. Yes. Next, here's Verdum. Oh yeah, obviously. Verdum's top of the B tier. Verdum's very, very good. What the? There we go. JDS S tier. I don't know if you could put JDS in S tier. I guess maybe you could put him in A tier, but gosh, it just kind of feels like once he fought, like he had those wars with Kane, he was never the same. He was very, very good beforehand, but I don't know if you could put him in A tier. That's a tough one. That's a tough one. Yeah, we could put him in A tier. Unbelievable ability to take punishment. Stipe Miocic, Stipe's A. Look what he's done. Stipe's A. You know, beat Francis when Francis was before Francis, but still beat him. Took big shots, still beat him. Beat DC twice. Stipe was very good in his overall career. Very good. Banned mixed martial artist. He is racist. What? No. Not even a little bit. Literally not even a little bit. Next. DC. Why is DC here? Oh, this is double champ DC. I mean, this is... The fuck do I have? I have DC in A tier, so... right here. That's after the Rumble fight, which... Yeah. A tier. Francis Ngannou. I think Francis is an A tier. I don't think he looked very good against Gan. There's a conversation he probably should be B tier. He's not S tier. 100% he's not S tier. How is Stipe not S? Because he's A tier. Why the fuck what makes him more special, or is special to be an S tier? All these fighters in S tier are special. Standouts. You just want me to put Stipe up there because he was tough and durable? That doesn't make sense to me. Lorosenko S tier. Francis could have been S if he defended a few more times and dominated. Agreed. 100%. Most titles. Okay. You got me there, Race. I forgot. You got me there. Correct. The greatest heavyweight champion of all time. You're right. That's if that doesn't qualify you, I don't know what does. You're correct. My bad. I forgot. I forgot. Cyril Gane's B tier. Until he shows me his ground game's improved, he's B tier. He's a great fighter, or at least good fighter. I keep misspeaking on that. He's a good fighter, but I'm not sold. Francis' takedown defense was starting to get noticeably better in his last fight against Gan. Yeah, but he was also in a knee bar and didn't know what the fuck to do. And if Gan knew what to do, he's world champion. Next, John Jones. I mean, we've already talked about this. John Jones is S tier. Next, Tom Aspinall. Tom Aspinall is A tier. He's on the top of A tier. He's not an S tier. He hasn't done anything yet. But he's very athletic. He's very fast. He's very powerful. But look at the heavyweight division. Come on. But good. Jorge Masvidal is BMF. I couldn't care less about BMF. Couldn't. Does anyone other than Mighty Mouse have more defenses than him? John has more defenses than him. I mean, it's not even close. Yeah, it's not even close. I think John has 15 title fights. It's not even close. I think Anderson has more title fights than him. GSP has more defense defenses than him. Yes, more people have more defenses than him. Gaethje, again, I'm not crazy about Gaethje. He's a good fighter. The fuck did I put Justin Gaethje? Oh, right here. Okay. BMF, very weird. Very weird. Let's be real. Last but not least, Max Holloway. Max Holloway, again, we've already put him up here. He is S tier baby. So that is my list. Making sure we don't have anywhere out of place. We do not. God, you could even put Usman in S tier. Okay, I'm putting Usman in S tier. Yep. Usman's in S tier. Yep. God, Bisping's even a question because he had 9 fights with one eye and one became champion. That alone's enough. But, yeah, that is my list. C tier is that. Who the hell is this guy? Why do I not remember him? I do not remember him. I'm so confused. So confused. Holy moly. But I do appreciate you guys so very much. Thank you guys so much for being here. I thought this was pretty fun. Let me know if you guys want to see it again in the comment section. I appreciate you guys so much. Stay safe. Take care. See you guys tomorrow night. Peace.